Hello everybody. I got a little bit of a mixed bag haul. We'll do this video and then I'll start a video on painting today too. So that's the projects, and the laundry's still going, believe it or not, day 3. But I've had so many errands I had to stop. And I've got a little video about it, but a little RV type washer, so it's small. I went to the local thrift shop. Now keep in mind, I gotta clean this up, okay? So it's a wax melter. You put, or some kind of candling thing. I think it's a wax melter, but it has no hole in the body. Can someone give me an idea of what I'm looking at here? Here's the top of it, and it has a little jig on the, and then I think you light some kind of, I think you light some kind of, it's for burning a candle, like a tea light candle. And isn't it pretty? It just needs cleaned up and touched up a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean it up and touch it up. So I thought that was really pretty. So that'll be painted today. I treated myself. This is, everything in it's still pretty much wrapped up. I got it for $1.50. If you hear barking, the Amazon man has to come because they made a mistake and delivered something to my house that wasn't supposed to go to my house. Pumice stone, I could always use this. The way I walk causes severe calluses. A little brush, although I'm not sure if that's for hair or what, but I think it is. Little brush, it's cute. Loofah. Now there's only one glove. Don't know why, because everything else is kind of wrapped up. So I don't know. Someone tell me why there's one glove. A little massagey thing and a little loofah. And I don't know. It came with just one glove. I don't know if the other glove got, but I had to unwrap everything in it. So I don't know why they sell it with one glove though. So if you tell me in the comments if you know. I found some projects for my friend Anne. She's been feeling real poorly and not getting out of bed some days, and I know she loves to sew, get it? I found her these projects. Comes with everything in it to do it, and she can sew these up and put them in a frame, and either put them in an art show, give them as a Christmas gift. I'd like these as a Christmas gift. I think they're nice. So she's got those. Those are for Anne. You know, I always grab pantyhose if they're in my size. Actually, you're seeing a lot of clothes because, believe it or not, I went down more. I'm now into a 12-14. Some 16s I can still wear. Some are making me look, as my mom would say, like a bag lady. Okay, it's not time for Christmas yet, but I paid 50 cents for this. And it's full. You can see and feel it's full. It's 8 different assortments of inspirational biblical Christmas cards and inspirational sayings. And there's the ones it has across the top. And I love to get Christmas. In fact, I'm gonna put it away right now because it goes in my desk. I love Christmas cards because I love to give Christmas cards. In fact, here's another box I got last month. And these are 32, and I need 56, well, 55. I don't give myself a Christmas card. But I display. Every Christmas card I get goes under my Christmas tree in a pretty display under the tree. I love it. It's my new tradition. Been doing it for 2 years now. If you want, my address is in my description of my video. Send me a Christmas card this year. I'll send you one back. But I fill out one for everybody here. Some people in these apartment complexes, even though they're not nursing homes, they don't see their family. They have no one to send them good mail. They get bills and junk. No one thinks of them. That's not right. That's not the kind of person I want to be. You know, that's not the kind of person that makes me happy to be, so I'm not going to be that person. But no offense, I'm not going to spend $8, $10 for a box of, because you know, if the price of price of everything else is going up. Box Christmas cards is gonna go up too. I got this for Anne. It's a book on pieced borders for quilting. It's a complete resource. She knows all this stuff. I have no idea how to read patterns. She does. She said she'll teach me when she's feeling better. But I got that for her for, they're ready to use easy patterns and techniques for finishing your quilts with a flourish. And I know she'd like that. She was talking about wanting more quilting patterns. So I also found this one, and I'm gonna see if I can talk her into making me one. I want one of those. But this has got all kinds of patterns in it too. I'd love for someone to make me a wall hanging like that so I could just put it on my wall or something. I think that's great. But that's another thing I got her. And Home and Gardens Quilts, 14 exclusive projects featuring house, garden, and flower motifs. Did I do good? I have no idea about these. I don't know if this is a good buy, if these are good books, magazines, whatever you want to call them, for her or not. So let me know in the comments, please. Is that okay? I was able to get some more centerpiece things for the wreaths. Yesterday I got some more craft supplies. So this is for Archer for the 4th of July. It's a scarf. He likes his scarves and his bandanas, and he'll happily wear them. In fact, I can cut this down into 2. In fact, I probably will cut it down into 2. That's what he likes. And so I buy him scarves for the holidays. And so this is his new 4th of July motif. We may even go see the fireworks this year, and if we do, I will film it and bring you with us. I just haven't decided because that means going home at night on my scooter. That's what has me a bit concerned. I have lights, but come on, does everybody drive safe around here? No. 20 miles an hour, how fast are they going? This is for a wreath. A friend of mine loves gnomes. She's like, do gnome wreaths. I'm sure they'll sell. So I like to do fun wreaths, serious wreaths. I've got a couple of graves wreaths that I'm gonna make. I'm not doing those for profit. They're a friend of mine who were sisters. We met in 3rd grade and never stopped staying in contact, even though she lives in Michigan and her daddy died. I just found out. And so I'm making a wreath for his, a cross wreath for his grave and a circle wreath for his mother's grave. And that'll be sent in August. And I'm not doing that to brag. Her family needs prayers. Pray for Stacy and her family to try to get through a difficult time. Relationships with family aren't always perfect. But to lose your family member, you know, we don't know what last words were. Or about what happened behind closed doors. And hopefully whoever, you know, I always pray when someone passes, please help their families, because you never know, you know? So always make your words what you would want your last words to be. I learned that when my best friend died at 35. I'm so happy that my last words were to her was, sis, I love you. You know, I mean, we had a rough time. There was problems, which there's a video about that, about emotional abuse, but I still love her. And my mom always said, always pray for those that have passed on. Just because they're not here in physical body doesn't mean you need not think about them. Okay. If you've watched my wreath making videos, you know how I feel about this awful burlap. Is that what that is? Burlap? Is that burlap? I can't stand the feel of it. I can't stand the look of it. I can't stand the feel of it. Did I mention I don't like the feel? But I love these stars. So what you do, they come right off. They're not secured down really at all. Pop them off. You can use all 3 on a wreath, 1 on a wreath. I have these ugly star-shaped wreath forms. I'm gonna stick one in the center. It's what I've been doing because I don't like those wreath forms. Plus, these are cute. So, I put this in my supplies just in case I need it, but I hate this stuff. Yeah. I have made a wreath with this, and it turned out amazing. Use zip ties, cut off this part, and use zip ties. That's in my last wreath video. Watch it for tips on how to use your zip ties. But I'm getting ready for a sale, so I wanted to have patriotic stuff. There's going to be one in June and one in September. I really like that. I can do something more understated along the wreath border. I'll use a square wreath form and do something understated along the sides, some really small red, white, and blue flowers and stars or something. Just so it doesn't look, you know, so that this is the main focus. You don't have to source your supplies expensive. I try to source them as cheap as I can so I'm not charging too much, you know? But I've been loving playing with centerpieces. And I'm very patriotic myself. One of these, there's two of these. One is being kept for me from my front door because I love this sign. So one of those I put my own creations on my own front door. I'm not bashful. Hold on, I gotta grab a few. Told you I had to grab a few. Again, pull it off the burlap. Or you can use it on the burlap. You like this burlap? Go for it. I shouldn't have to tell you again how I feel about that crap. So me, pull it off. If you care about the burlap, you can still pull. This burlap, I gotta say one thing for it, it is very sturdy. And if you have these, you want to get rid of these, a stapler usually comes with a little pincher looking thing to help you move staples. But if you don't have that, a fingernail underneath it will usually pop it right up. Or a fingernail file, the pointy ones. That'll pop it right up. I've got trash cans at my feet in case you're curious. This is going in the middle of an evergreen wreath. This is going to have pumpkins down here. That's why I'm leaving the bottom on. I'm going to have pumpkins down here. And then I'll light it with some maple leaves lights that I've got. I don't know, I might keep that one myself. I'm a big fall's my favorite time of year, so that's probably my project for my door. I wouldn't be a very good creator if I didn't use my own creations. Again, I've always been hugely patriotic, and I did start a Facebook page, so if you see any wreaths completed or any ceramics that you want, I'll try to link it. And if you want to join us, feel free. I'm trying to raise $16,000 or more. I've got to stay for 3 weeks in Texas one time and 2 weeks. I got to go it'll be about actually 3 weeks both times. I got to go down to Texas twice. Once during training so Archer and I can work with the pup. And he needs to be with me and Archer during training because of my seizures, so that he can start picking up on those and we can bond. And being a company trained dog, I didn't get that with Archer, but this is a personal trainer and I'm gonna get that with this one, which means a lot to me because this black eye is because I had a pass out seizure. We need to make sure they're being alerted to that, and so I'm gonna spend time. So that's why the price is $16,000. The dog is $15,000, and I'm hoping $1,000 will keep me in Texas. So I may need more. I don't know. But you know, that's why that Facebook page is there. I'll take any suggestions you've got, but I like this. I wish I had one of these for Canada because I have a friend in Canada. So anybody got one that can ship me from Canada? Hello, Summer. I thought that was cute. I painted this cross, and I'm gonna take it off the base. You just pull it off, and you'll have to I use a knife, but there's a little raised thing. So you just pull that off. Again, this goes in my supplies in case I need it, but you gotta cut that off. So I use a knife or scissors, or I find a way to hack it off. And then if I have a great big wreath, or I might put this in the center, or those awareness wreaths. Where's the one I was working on? I had to quit working on this one because I ran out of white carnations. So it's gonna have to wait till I get paid to get more white carnations. But you can take him and kind of tuck him in there before you finish it. And you can secure him with zip ties or glue and glue it in there. And then you've got your awareness wreath with the cross in the center. I made a purple one, and I took that down off my Facebook page because this is the first Memorial Day I've been able to lay something on my stepfather's grave. And purple also stands for all cancers, and he had several cancers: lung cancer, liver cancer. And I think there's 4 ribbon colors for what the different things he had. So I contacted my niece, and my niece is going to go lay them on the grave for me. She wants to take my nephews and take them out there. She was very attached to my stepfather because they helped raise her. And my nieces, they were with Grandma and Grandpa every other weekend. And they were Grandpa's girls, so she's going to raise her kids to know him anyway. Her youngest is named after him, Wesley George. George is my stepfather's name, and George was my grandfather's name. So, and it's also the name of my second niece. Her name is Georgia Ann, after George, my stepfather, and my mother. So it's kind of a family thing. I'll tell you a funny story, because I do have more stuff to show you. I want to show you a tip. These small wreaths, they can be a pain because they're not a big size, and sometimes you want that small, sometimes you don't. And yes, a switch topics on you. You'll get used to it. Hey, Wreathalanch, what you can do. This one works better for this. Zip tie the 2 wreaths together. Then you have something in the center. Or something smaller. And then you go ahead and do something on the outside. Or nothing, You could just do it like that and then put flowers on the outside and lights on both. That's an idea. If you don't want these smaller wreaths, you could even take this wreath and do that and put your flowers on the inner circle. And all I gotta do is zip tie them together and hide the zip ties. So I got those. I got some of this to help me with the simple wreaths I can sell for cheaper, and kids can get them or whatever. So this stuff is so that I'm not spending a lot, and I'm doing a simpler wreath that will be for a lower price. If a kid wants to buy it, or someone who doesn't have a lot of money, they can still get a wreath for $5 or $10. It'll still be good quality, mind you, but it's not going to cause them an arm and a leg. I got a huge amount of fake flowers floating around. You don't need to see those. Hold on. I was grabbing something. My mom brought me a few things that I'm going to paint. They're a little chalkboard looking thing, but she wants me to do something with them, as she put it. But she asked me if I could use these, and showed me where they were when she was working, because she helped stock them in the shelves. And there's about 3 in each, and they say different things. This one says inspire. I can paint them to match or coincide with whatever I'm putting on the wreath. Again, another inspire, because there's only 3 words in each. Forever. I'm going to do a Valentine wreath with that. Love. Trust. Another trust. And hugs. So I thought those were kind of cool when Mom brought those up. I really love having a mom who works at Dollar Tree, and she loves the fact my sister and I are both crafty. My sister used to do, she still does party planning for the hotel where she works. She used to set up weddings as her side job. She put together the centerpieces, set up the whole wedding, the reception. She decorated. She's wonderful at that. And she did that with her kids when they were having birthday parties. She'd decorate them and all that. So my mom says Christy and I are crafty. I love these. I am going to try to keep the ribbon intact on this one so that I can use the ribbon for wreath hanging, for tying it over. Because some of the wreaths I'm trying to put a hanger on them, you know. So I'll take this off the ribbon and keep the ribbon and just tie a piece of ribbon to the wreath. But this has got, and these have the staples in the back again. All I gotta do is pop under that staple or just pull on the ribbon and it'll pop it up. You saw me do it. Just pull, brace your hand on the back of the, and just pull up on the ribbon, push down on the board. And it pops that staple without tearing the ribbon. And voila. And you spent $1 and you got, what, at least 2 wreaths out of it, plus wreath hangers. And someone told me, she said, why do you make videos and tell people how to do this stuff? Then they won't buy it from you. That's fine, they don't buy it from me, I don't care. But I have fun talking to you guys and making these videos with you. Sometimes there's 4 staples, so sometimes you just gotta pull. But I don't have kids around, so if they grind in the floor, Archer knows not to come over here until I tell him to. And now I can keep this red ribbon if I want to hang something from it. So again, you're still sourcing your supplies. That was $1. This, $1, 3 words. You're not going to put trust, trust, trust on the same thing. So you got 3 different wreaths. This, $1. Take a square wreath form. Like so. You can zip tie either take this burlappy thing, this twine off, and it's wide enough you can center this. I'm not going to center it there. I'm going to put it right here below the first, or right there, with some zip ties. And then I'm going to make a wreath out of it. Or you can put it right here. And they have these yardsticks that are those trucks, and they've got flags in the back. Put that across top. You can use your imagination. Y'all know me well enough now to know I'm a big proponent of imagination. I'm making sure that's all I had to show you on that score. Yep. Now for now for my junk. Hold on, something fell out of the bag. Okay, I got 1 bag for me. I spent $14. Well, actually, I spent a little more than that because I always try to give them a little more. But like I said, my weight's going down, so my clothes aren't, I'm looking bad. Pretty red dress with, look at those sleeves. Doesn't that look cool and breezy for the summer? This is probably what I'll wear on the 4th of July. That was 50 cents. You don't have to spend a lot to get what you want, you know? That's actually the back. I don't know what that, it's just the design that I can see. It's just a little design. As far as I know, that's the back. And it, I think. But you tell me, is that the back? I think it's the back. And this is the front. 50 cents for the clothes. That's not bad. I wanted some plainer tops that I could wear some of my skirts with. So this will match several of my skirts for running around the house. And it's good for summer. Because trust me, I gave away a ton of stuff. I don't know that this is going to fit me. I think this will go to Anne, but she likes, as she put it, the younger styles. So this is for Anne. I don't know if it would fit me. I'll tell you something, if it would fit me, I would wear it. But this is for Anne. And if she doesn't like it, she has enough friends that have grandkids that need clothes. So that's what happens to the stuff that she doesn't wear. Now, I don't know this whole, I know it's an outfit, but I didn't see the whole outfit. I just saw this jacket. Oh, pretty. That goes under that. Hi. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. I love wearing skirts and dresses in the summer. I have medical issues and sometimes it's just easier to wear a dress. Just a basic black for around the house to go with like a long broom skirt, something like that. Now, they had a few long sleeve things that I just couldn't pass up, even though it's a longer sleeve. But even when it's down to the 70s outside, like today, I'm cold. So it's really thin, plus it would keep the sun off my arms. I don't tan a lobster. Plus, I just like it. I can wear this all year round. Sparkles. I love sparkles. Just a brown skirt. Hey, that might make a cute outfit. I saw this and I thought, oh God, I have to have it. It's really thin. I shine. I'm so amused at that kind of stuff. Veg. This will fit no matter what size I am. This feels like silk. I don't know that it is silk, but it feels, that's the feel to the texture, the feel to the fabric. And it's got lace. I will grab for anything soft before I'll grab for something else. If it's not soft, don't even bring it to me. I won't wear it. I don't care if I like it. I won't wear it. I'm very wigged out by textures of clothes. And this is just a tank for summer. So some basics that I can mix and match to my little heart's content, that even if I lose more or gain some, I'll still have clothes that fit, and that's the big thing. Because I can go through 2 or 3 outfits in a day, not because I'm one of those girls, oh my God, I don't have the right outfit for that person coming by. No, it's medical issues. Or I'm spilling things because I can't hold on to the cup. I have trouble holding on to things, and if it doesn't have some weight to it, it makes it even harder. I'll spill plastic before I'll spill glass or something. And sweet tea. But if it's something like that that's got weight to it, it makes me close my hand. So it makes it easier. I don't think I showed you that. Are they all going to be wreaths that are patriotic? No. But hey, I might keep 2 or 3 of the patriotics just so I can switch them around. I get bored easy. These are the lights I've been using on the whites. They're on Amazon. I think I linked them in the wreath video I just did. I know I did. Button cells, pull out the little tag. You don't got to unscrew all 4 of these to pull out that little tag. I showed you how to do that in the wreath video, and these do come with a little bitty screwdriver. In fact, I'm going to put him in my little bitty screwdriver collection. Now I've got 3 little bitty screwdrivers, but there's, I think, 20 in the box. 20 of these in one box. I'm looking for the length. No, I don't see. They're by Twinkle Star. They're called Fairy Lights. This is warm white. It's a 12 pack. There's 20 LEDs on each string, and they're quite long. And they're very good they hold up really well for winding around the wreath. The wire's not going to break on you, and they're not going to cost you your arm or leg. This is the same company, but you don't get as many in the box. I think you only get 6 in the box. So I kind of be hoarding on those because I only have 1 box of the coloreds, and there's only 2 left in the box. So the coloreds are kind of more expensive for me. I can't buy a lot of coloreds, but I get what I can. So there's my haul, my mixed bag haul. I will see you guys when I start the painting video in a few minutes. Have a good day, guys.